today is back day. I believe it's just back and yeah, we'll do back and buys. Don't forget the cardio. We're gonna do the cardio. I didn't see many people in the gym, so looking promising. It is quite late, but yeah. Let's get into it.
I must say, it is beautiful in the gym right now. There's anyone here. Which is like, so where are you, you gym squad? Where are you? Anyway, 24s, dumbbells, bicep curls. Let's go. Even if I fell on the right, I've got to fail on the left. It's just got to even out. We'll do one more on our 24s. Yeah, we're going 22s now. Okay, we're going for a single arm preacher hammer curl. That's a mouthful. Anyway, going for 18s. See if we can do it. Yep. Oh, can't, but we're going to match it on the other side, because that's the rules. I do not want quagmire on. I think 16s will do. I think I did one more on the left side though. Oh well. I saw a video, can't remember where it was from, but it was talking about how single arm is better than two arms at the same time, because the sensation's higher in the brain if you do two arms at once, so therefore it fills up the capacity to. There was an analogy they used, I think it's like when you imagine you're filling a bucket, it will reach failure quicker, or affective failure, not muscular failure, with 2 arms rather than 1 arm, because you've got less sensation with the 1 arm. I think it's an interesting theory, but I don't know whether it's, whether it's proven, and 2, like how effective it is. I do think that single arm helps you focus a bit more on that 1 arm, and also matching evening out imbalances that you may have, but I don't think it's as simple as saying, oh, you get not double the gains, that's exaggeration, but like you get 3 extra reps as you would if you did 2 arms at the same time. I don't know, maybe it's like creatine, when you get like say 5% extra gains, worth it if you want to squeeze out everything, but not if you're just the average lifter, you don't really care. Speaking of, I'm not having my creatine today. Anyway. One more here, and then we'll move on to back exercises. Probably rows. Row your boat. If I hear, yeah buddy, I better hit your screen. I think it's a bit more narrow than I'm used to. Might go a bit wider next set. Okay, this might be controversial, but I used to hate doing like on chest supported stuff, like rows and stuff. I always had chest supported, but I've started to like this a bit more because I feel like my erectors are building up. You could argue that, oh, they won't build up much because they're in an isometric, because you're not really moving much. So you should be doing like deadlifts or even Jefferson curls, or I don't know, some sort of flexing movement in a careful manner like this. But I don't know, I feel like they are building up, so it's working for me. And yeah, I do think there's too many people rely on science-based studies when I guess the average population, you may respond very differently to the average. Anyway. One more here. Won't recall this one, but some sort of lat variation next. No, actually, we might do another row. I'll find out. We'll see. Onto the rows. We got 60 on the bar. Might be too light, but we'll see. 8-week baby. Here, 15s. We'll go to 10s, or 10 at the end anyway. I have noticed I've got a tendency of going too narrow with my elbows, so I'm probably using a lot of lats. Not necessarily bad things, because I don't want to get my lats bigger, but I think my upper back is the weak part, so I need to flare my elbows out a bit. So I've widened the grip on this. I will hate it, because you are weaker that way, but we'll see what I can do. I might need to drop it down again. Not bad. All good. Aye, aye. Going again for the, I forget what it's called, this attachment. It's got a slight curve inwards to it, which would make it even nicer. Anyway, 120 on the bar, well, on the thing. Rule of 6, as usual. Oh, that's a bit low. I was stuck between two lat machines, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do both. So we got two 25s and 220s on each side, so 50, 8, 90. Yeah. Might be a bit too heavy, but all's fine. I feel like I'm pod racing in this. What does Simbola say? We're going down to 2. Yeah, I was stuck between 2 lap machines, so I was like, let's do both. This is the second. It looks quite nice. I've not used it before, but I did some tester reps. It's very sort of like pull, like feels like kind of going like under sweep. I don't know, I'm just waffling here, but it feels very nice. I've got a 20, 25 220s. Yeah, we'll probably do 3 sets here. I only did 3 that one, and we'll do some rear delts, probably in biceps, and then check pump, then cardio. Yeah. Just started at 10, how much? Yeah. Once again, we're going lats, so there's no point bringing the hip. No point bringing the elbow past the hip, because you're not using lats after that. Right, rear delts now. Just gonna smash out some rear delt flies. Don't know what I'm doing these. definitely not that weight. I got humbled real quick. I tripped over a V-bar. I'll just record the one. Don't want to bore you these. Standard procedure. Could smash out 1 or 2 sets of one of these. Yeah, I just like it, it's fun. $32, $36, $36. I want to make that jump to 41. Right, we'll do one more set. I won't film it, but we'll go to the posing right now. I hope you can hear that, but we'll do posing now. The music is very loud in here. Alright, there's literally no one in sight. I can't get into the studio because it's closed at the moment, but the question is, do I take my shirt off? I mean, it's common decency not to take your shirt off, but there's no one here. It's like 1:30. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, and there's someone here. Anyway. Has to be as soon as it starts taking time off, someone comes in. But anyway, I don't think I made anyone uncomfortable. I think we're all good. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope it was a good one. If there's anything you want me to do or try out and challenges, yeah, let me know in the comments. And have a good workout next time you work out. Hopefully if you're watching these, you work out yourself. Anyway, see you next time.